it's your first time viewing one of my videos, my name is Elle Morgan, and on this channel I like to share my experiences as a merchandise coordinator, as well as merchandising tips and where you can find merchandising jobs, as well as my past experience in the retail industry. So if you're interested in all of that, then make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on a new video from me. So let's get to today's topic. Okay, so today I want to share some different ways that you can spot scams while searching for jobs. I have come across a couple and I want to share ways to avoid that so you don't become a victim to getting scammed while you're out here trying to find you a job, because yeah. So let's get to it. So my first tip is, if it sounds too good to be true, then it is probably gonna be a scam. And so what I mean by this is that one time when I was looking for jobs, I came across this company, and the name of the company was a little weird, like how it was spelled, like I don't know, but my intuition was telling me like something was a little off. But I kept, reading through the job description and, try to see if it was going to be a good fit for me. So after reading it, I looked to see if I could find any more information about the company, and I couldn't find anything. Like, I Google searched, I looked through like the job, the job website I was looking on, and I could never find any other information about this company. And usually, I think it was on Indeed or something like that, sometimes they'll have reviews from like other people who used to work for the company, or they'll have something, and I didn't see anything. Like, I could never find any extra information about this company outside of what was on the Indeed post. So for that reason, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to try to apply because this just doesn't sound right. And so what they were offering too sounded really, really too good to be true, especially for what they were asking of you. It was like, that seemed like that pay is a lot more than what someone would normally get paid to do this type of work. And I'm like, I don't know. So I never applied to that company because I always felt like it really wasn't legit, just because I could never find any other information on it outside of it being on that job website. And outside of that instance, I also had another company like email me about being a personal shopper, or a secret shopper, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. But I don't even remember applying to that. So I was like, okay, I'm not sure. I don't recall, but whatever, I was going with it because at the time I was really like, this might sound bad, I was kind of desperate to find something in addition to what I was already doing, just to bring in more income. So I went along with it. Like, I filled out the little application, and once I did it, I was looking at it and I was like, you know what, I wish I didn't do that, because it didn't look right in comparison to what I've done like in the past. So yeah, I should have went with my first mind with like it sounding too good to be true, and not proceed forward with like applying. But they kept reaching back out to me, and I just never responded because it was like, yeah, I think this is a scam, this doesn't sound right, it doesn't look right. So yeah. So my next tip is to make sure you research the company. So anytime I find a company that I'm interested in, I always type the company name in and then the word scam, just to make sure nothing pops up about them. So I usually do that through like Google search, or I'll do it like on YouTube just to see what comes up. And you can also search on the Better Business Bureau to get more information about them, to make sure they're legit and make sure you are not dealing with a scam. Another tip is, if there are too many grammatical errors in like the job posting, or like when they email you, like with any follow-up, from like your initial application, if there's anything like that, I usually think it's a scam. Like, I've had a company do that before, where they emailed me and just certain things I'm like, as a company, you should be on top of that. There's no way you should be having this many grammatical errors in this email. They don't have like an official like letterhead or something like that. You know how when a company sends you an email and they have such and such, and they have like their title and their company name, all that. They don't have all that, and it's too many errors. Then I just think it's a scam. So I don't even bother with them. And so my last tip is to trust your intuition. If you feel like this company is not legit, do not move forward with them. Even if you've already applied and they've reached back out to you and you just not feeling it throughout the communication, then don't move forward. I had a situation where I think it's maybe 2 or 3 times where I was getting like text messages or emails from companies saying that, oh, you applied for such and such company or position. And at the time, I was just like mass applying to a whole bunch of places. So I honestly can't remember if I really did. And so the communication just wasn't feeling right. And so I didn't go with it. And I'm glad I didn't, because I actually researched one of the companies and it was something like totally different. Like it was like not even what I do, like merchandising and stuff. Like it was weird. So I feel like that was probably a scam as well. So make sure you're trusting your intuition. If it doesn't sound right or feel right, then don't move forward with that company. Don't apply or don't follow up with them or anything like that. Just move on. Okay guys, so that's all I have for today's video. If you have any additional tips, then feel free to leave them down below so everybody else can read them and so I can read them as well. And make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And I have all my social media links down below. And also, if you like fashion lifestyle content, make sure you guys check out my other channel and I'll leave that link down below as well. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.